The Power of Love Not Blood, a video by Shirley E. Hendley. In the hush of a foggy morning, a newborn girl was left at the steps of a tiny church nestled in a forgotten town. Wrapped only in a worn blanket and placed gently in a wicker basket, she had no name, no note, only the soft breath of life. An old couple, Ruth and Samuel, who had little but love to give, found her. Though they barely scraped by, they chose to raise the child as their own, naming her Elena. She grew up among wildflowers and kindness, learning strength from hardship and compassion from her humble parents. As Elena blossomed into a young woman, the truth of her past remained a mystery, until the day strangers in expensive suits appeared. They claimed to be her birth parents, James and Victoria Alden, now immensely wealthy but in desperate need. James was dying, and only Elena's kidney could save him. The Aldens had learned of Elena through a quiet DNA registry search. Without remorse for abandoning her, they demanded she come with them, their lawyers ready to force compliance. Elena, stunned and torn, felt a deep ache, not for the Aldens, but for Ruth and Samuel, the only real parents she'd ever known. When the Aldens tried to take her by legal force, Ruth and Samuel fought back. Not with money, but with truth. The community rallied. Local media picked up the story of a girl raised in love, not luxury, who was now being treated like spare parts. The judge ruled in Elena's favor. She was not obligated to donate, nor to recognize people who had abandoned her. Elena made her own choice. She would not give her kidney to someone who saw her as a possession, not a person. Later, Elena sued the Aldens for emotional distress and abandonment. She won. The Aldens were ordered to pay a portion of the vast fortune in reparations, which she used to build a scholarship fund for abandoned children and healthcare access for the poor. As for Ruth and Samuel, they lived out their days in a warm home Elena bought him, surrounded by flowers, laughter, and the family they built with nothing but love. And Elena, she lived not as the daughter of wealth, but as the child of love, and that made all the difference. The end. This is fiction. This video used AI in its creation.